Welcome to Mrs. Korean's math class. Today we are going to do two-digit division, chapter 14, page 281 to 82. Divide by multiples of 10. Our objective is to divide 2 or 3-digit multiples of 10 by a 2-digit multiple of 10. This skill will help you divide mentally. Story problem. Mrs. Johnson has 40 pencils to distribute equally to the 20 students in her class. How many pencils will each student receive? What is the question asking you to find? How many pencils each student will receive? So there are 40 pencils and 20 students, and they are two-digit numbers, both of them. What information is given? There are 40 pencils to be given to 20 students. What equation can you write to solve this word problem? 40 divided by 20 equal what? Previously we studied 40 inside the grid, 20 outside, 20 being the divisor, 40 being the dividend. And the steps we used in division is first divide, second multiply, third subtract. Using that principle, let's go on to question 4. When there is two-digit dividend, which place you divide first? You divide the tens place. It is a value with the greatest number. How many tens are in the dividend? 4. Can 4 divide into 20? Are there enough tens to divide into 20 equal sets? No, there are more sets than there are tens. So what can you do so that the 4 tens can be divided equally among 20 cents? Rename the 4 tens into 40 ones. So we are not saying 4 tens, but we are saying 40 ones. Now, are there enough ones to divide them into 20 equal sets? Yes. 20 divided into 40, it won't go in 4, but it will go in 40. Now we are going to divide 20. How many 20s are there in 40 ones? How many ones are in each set? 2. So where do you write the 2 in the quotient? We write in the ones place. That's why we're going to leave x on the tens place. And we write the answer is 2, but on the top of the ones. 40 ones were divided into 20 sets. What do you do next? Multiply 20 times 2, and you got 20 times 2 is 40. So 40 you put under the, you do the regular DMS, divide, multiply, subtract. Have you completed this division problem? Yes, there is nothing left. There is no numbers after 0. So the division problem is completed. How many pencils will each student receive? Each student will receive 2 pencils. Now let's go on to, have you completed the division problem? Yes. What operation can you use to check if the division problem is correct? Division and multiplication are inverse operation. 20 times 2 is 40. So is the division problem correct? Yes. So we can figure out if our answer is right or not by multiplying the quotient by the divisor. And that is why they said division and multiplication are inverse operation. If you look at the question, 40 is the dividend, and 40 over there, 20 times 2 is 40. The product is 40. So the answer is correct. Few more examples. 90 divided by 30. 90 divided by 30. Same, you have to understand, you have to put an x on the top of the 9, which is the tens place, because 9 tenths is not enough for 30 to divide into. So we had to change the 9/10 into 91s. So now 30 will go in 91s 3 times. 3 times 30 is 90. And so the answer is 3. The quotient is 3. So the dividend is 90 and the product is 90. And so the answer is correct. How do you find out if your multiplication or your division problem is correct? You multiply the divisor by the quotient and you get 90. That's why I underlined 90 and 90 to tell you that dividend is equal to product, and the answer is right. Another question, 80 divided by 40. How many 40s are there in 8 tens? There is nothing. 8 being the greatest value, but it's in tens place. 80 tens cannot divide equally in 40. So 40, you have to change 80 in 8 tenths into 81s. So 81s, now 40 will go in 81s 2 times. 40 times 2 is 80. And so 80 minus 80 is 0. And 80 is the dividend, product is 80. Answer is right. Now your dividend can increase from 2-digit to 3-digit in your page 281, 282. Same principle, 100 being the greatest value, you cannot divide 30 into 100. So what about 2, the tens? 30 cannot divide it into 12 tenths, neither. So 30 divided into 121s. Yes, it can go into 121s 4 times. 30 times 4 is 120, and the answer is 0. So using that principle, please do page 281, 282. Any questions, I'll answer at Zoom. Good luck. Bye.